Hi.
Hello.
Got the heat on here because you mad?
Fuck, I think I got some in my.
Oh no.
No, we good. We good. We good. We good.
Hi. What a chaotic start.
Hey.
Hi.
Super lucky.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. New year.
Yeah.
Wow.
New year.
New year. I'm still processing the new year, but I'm good. I'm doing good.
I've been ready for the new year since last year.
Same. Yeah, same. High key.
High key.
High key.
No, fun fact, the name of this podcast was almost low key high key.
It was.
Vote below. Trash name or good idea?
No, low key, high key is trash. Ass. What was the other idea we had?
Midnight Daughters.
No, it was never Midnight
Ew.
Daughter. She was obsessed with Midnight Daughters.
Still out.
God knows why.
I will do something.
What does it mean to you?
Nothing.
No.
That's the best part. It's like void, you know? It's void of
Midnight
meaning.
Daughters.
Like you can't possibly make meaning of it. You know what I mean? Like low-key, high-key, you're like, oh, are they Midnight Daughters? You're like, what the fuck is going on there?
Daughters. I ain't no daughter.
Like anything could be happening. It could be a strip club. It could be a beer brand.
It could.
It could be an indie band.
An exhibition.
It could be an exhibition. It could be a book.
Strip club.
Literally.
Midnight Daughters for a strip club is crazy.
Right? It's like, so when you gonna be later? I'll be over at Midnight Daughters.
Tipping them dolls. Tipping the girls.
You know what I mean?
Speaking of the strip club, today's episode
It's about the club.
and how we fucking hate the club.
Yeah.
You be in the club more than I am, though.
I do be in the club more than you be in the club.
You will never find me in the club.
You know why I be in the club? Because a girl gotta work. Like that, I be going to the club to work. Like a lot of times people are like, oh, we're going to this party. You come and it's like, I'm not getting paid tonight, so you're not gonna see me there. Like unless it's summer, you're not gonna see me at the club just to be at the club. Like it's not happening. It's not happening.
Big part of why I could never be a DJ is because a lot of it is nightlife, and I hate and despise the nightlife. I've had great nights in my life. I don't want to sound like a bitter Betty that never had fun. I did. But it's just something about club culture that never really, like, I'm such an old soul. I want to be home in my bed.
The thing is, club culture has evolved and has changed over the years. And obviously the club has always been a place for like the youth, you know? Like it's always been a place for like the youth throughout the generations. It's always like the target audience is always like 20s to like mid 30s. That's always what they're aiming to do because those are the people who are that's their time in their lives, right? But I feel like over time that audience or like that target audience has began to want different things. I'm pretty sure we're not the other ones who will hand on the book say, I don't even be going to the club that much. Like most people don't be going to the club every Friday. And I feel like maybe a couple years ago, maybe like 10 years ago or a little bit more than that, 15, talk about 20, people were at the club every Friday.
It's giving Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like when Jersey Shore was running, that was like an era, like the 2000s, early 2000s, where people were just going to the club. Like that was a thing. Like when I think of the club, I think of like early 2000s. I think of like Paris Hilton. I think of like, you know, like just the party girls and party culture and like going to prees and like getting drunk, going to the club. But I also feel like European culture is different. Like first of all, we go to the clubs way younger. Because the legal age of...
If anything, yeah, like we go to the club and there's like different types of clubs. So obviously there's like the good clubs, you can only access them a bit later. But then it's like now later we don't want to no more. So we kind of just got that kind of rowdy experience out of clubs and now we're just put off. I'd say till this day, the people that you see at the club the most sometimes be like the older people, you know?
And it's just... I mean,
if anything, and that's off-putting for the young people as well, because like, what, this old ass motherfucker like leaning over me, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, whose father are you? Like,
whose
what
uncle?
Like, what are you doing here? Like, before people used to go to the club to meet, like, you know, people that they would maybe fuck, like pretend, like dating was like you would scout live, or like discovering new music. I feel like all the purposes of the club, people now do it outside of the club.
Yes, because if you go to, especially currently in Switzerland.
Yeah, mind you.
If you go to a club in Zurich, girl, I'm talking about the generic club. I'm not gonna name them, but you know what kind of clubs I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You go in there, the men will stand on the corner just drunk as hell, like eyeing every girl on the dance floor, just trying to like hit some. Nobody's really dancing.
No, I think also
like
the phones kind of disrupted that idea of like, that fun of like, oh my God, what happened? I can't remember. Like people now, they don't really want to be caught slipping. They, like you're just much more aware of yourself. So you don't want to be doing things that are just not going to look good that much, So then people also, the way they go to the club is to look good in a way that's also perceived through social media. And that also is mad corny, you know what I mean? Like you just see people like filming each other and it's like yeah. It's the flash on, you're like, girl, take that
shit. I'm not gonna lie, like if you grew up in a big city, Paris, London, New York, wherever you are in the world, if you grew up in a big city where I can go to the club, I could walk home. Big difference. We grew up in a place where
you gotta get the last train.
You gotta catch the last train or the first train if you want to go home.
So then sometimes you'd be staying at the club longer than you want to.
So sometimes it's like, maybe I just want to party till 4 a.m., but I can't get home.
Or maybe you just want to party till 3:26. And then there's no train for the next 40 minutes. Now you gotta stay at the club. Now you're seeing things that putting you off of that whole party. And now the night is weird.
Alcohol is wearing off.
Literally.
Mad sober. You just don't want to go home.
The floor's sticky.
Like you sweaty. You stink. Like you smell like ashtray. Like you just want to go home.
A random man already groped your homegirl. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like there's fights starting to happen. Like,
and I feel like as well with like sexual harassment being unnormalized, I feel like those spaces are spaces where that happens a lot. So people are much more picky with where they're going. Like I think more and more our generation, they don't just go to the club, they go to parties. They're organized, curated events. And so this is like the nuance also that we're trying to highlight. It's not just we hate partying.
No, I love partying.
It's the club as an institution.
Exactly.
And so these events that are created, so many of them take place in not random places, but it be in venues, Like sometimes they'll be at a bar, sometimes they'll be like a street party, sometimes there'll be a boat party. Like I'm more down for those kinds of settings where it's like always like different than hitting up that one club that no.
You know what I miss? And I haven't been to one in a really long time.
A day rave? I miss a day rave.
A home party.
But didn't we say this in one of our episodes, like home parties are coming back?
They should. Because there's nothing more that I... Like, a home party, it's a whole thing. First of all, you're inside. So no matter if it's winter, summer, fall, spring, you have a place where you can, like, retract from.
Yeah.
Second of all, usually there's so much alcohol, you don't have to pay for shit. So you just drink. There's alcohol available. Yeah, maybe everyone brings a bottle, but you good. Like, you got hella drinks. Usually there's people that you don't necessarily know, but you know of.
Yeah.
Or there's like
acquaintances,
or there's like friends of friends of friends, or like
it's kind of like the friend referral kind of way. Like you can control the crowd because it's like, oh, I'm da-da-da's friend.
Exactly.
So therefore I'm here and I was able to come.
And what I love is like home parties usually tend to be a bit sexual.
Okay. Because there's rooms?
It's just, there's something about a home. I've never not been in a whole party where I didn't end up having a hookup. Not a full, like, doesn't have to be sex, but I've always ended up being in a random bathroom making out with somebody.
Oh, because there's like, it's not like a dance floor. Like there's like sections of the space that have different energy.
Different energies. Like, oh my God, let's go to the kitchen. You have like a little kitchen moment. It's like when I used to smoke still. It's like, okay, let's go outside, like have a smoke. And then you go back in and then suddenly like a few people are like playing games or like drinking games, and there's like still a section where people are just vibing, like, and you can go from one section
There's like
to the other.
different activity going on.
There's
at this
activity
party.
going on, and since it's in a home, everyone feels comfortable. Like, it's just that sense of like, this is somebody's living here essentially. So you just feel relaxed. There's a couch, there's a kitchen, but it's a party.
I heard that.
I just love, and maybe I'm so like tainted from like American high school, like,
Yeah, obviously that was a big influence.
you know.
I
like,
also feel like people like, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I think the reason why club culture has died off a lot is because people care more about like their well-being and wellness, and so therefore.
very that.
But also, I feel like that kind of leaked into their home spaces. You know, like people have become more homebodies. Will people really sacrifice their homes for a house party?
Never.
So,
But it's always that one rich kid. I had the conversation with my friend Mona where I was like, we need to find a rich kid, because there's always a rich kid that got randomly
yeah, I get that.
got a huge space and don't give a fuck what the fuck happens. Don't care.
Yeah, he could just pay the maid to come like 2 days
Girls,
after.
like, we pay a maid, like, gonna clean up. Like, we had I had a girl in like high school who was that. And we were close. So she had a whirlpool.
Ooh.
And her parents would like go to like ski trips for like weeks. And then we just had the place, mind you, like 3 like floors.
Okay.
There was a whirlpool. And that's a lot of my first like adult experiences were at parties that she threw.
Okay.
Because it was reckless. Teenagers, like 16, 17, just free alcohol, free house, whirlpool, loud music. Like,
But maybe I feel like that's like maybe a space that's gonna like open up. Like I know last year I went to this house party. Like the crowd wasn't it, but there was like this house party where it was basically like an Airbnb that was rented. Bro, the Airbnb was nice. Maybe people are gonna start renting out spaces like that, you know,
just
for the occasion of a party, you know, because like the flow of the space was nice. There was like a little garden situation. There's like a 2-floor. You had a view on what's going on upstairs. It was given like a good space to have a party, and yeah, maybe. You know what? Airbnb start renting for parties.
Honestly, can we go to a lot of parties this year? You don't want to?
Yeah, we can. I feel like I've been in a space as well where I can like hype myself up, but we just need to find the right parties. Like again, I
Paris.
just hate to go out.
Like in Paris.
Yeah.
Summer.
No, summer, I'm outside. Like summer, I love just going out in my little tank top, shorts, wallet, phone,
And then
keys.
there's music.
And then you just, oh, we going here, we doing that. Good, let's go. You know? Yeah. I just hate the whole concept of like, you have your jacket.
Waiting in line.
You have your whole little outfit but under your jacket, and then you got...
And then you don't know if you should, like, you're in the club, if you should keep it all tight around your waist or put it in the little... No.
And then there's jackets on the floor and then somebody's spilling your shit. Like, that shit will ruin my night.
Down. And then when you, like, put it in the little... What is it called? Where you can, like...
Oh, where you leave your jacket?
The wardrobe.
Yeah. Then when you want to leave, you got to queue to get your jacket back.
And it takes forever because everybody want to leave.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, so now I got to wait 15 more minutes to get my jacket to go outside and I'm still drunk. It's just, I don't know, like club culture, especially in winter, like it's just not for me. I want to enjoy a block party. I want to enjoy a house party.
But this is why like everyone had a ball at like Fête de la Musique in Paris, because everyone's just outside. You go from party to party. There's choice, you know, like you're like, I'm not feeling this no more. Let's go to the next one.
Yes.
You outside. You ain't got much on you. You're just following the music and that. Like I love that.
I love
live.
I love that. And
so bring back. You want to bring back house parties? I want to bring back block parties.
There you go.
Just do a little. Just put a little deck, little speaker, do a little joint situation, you know, like we out here like throwing some tunes. Everybody, like, you know, you can go to the store real quick, come back, you got your little drink. Love
a block party. Love a day rave. Love a rave. See, that's a rave. I could do a rave. Because raves are a different vibe. Everybody's on drugs. I'm not promoting that. We don't take drugs. But everyone's having a good time. Nobody's like conscious of what they look like and what videos we're gonna do and how. No, everyone's just, and you see everybody, gay, straight, black, white, old, young, everybody's just having a good time. The music will kick you, and I love electronic music. Not necessarily.
That's one thing I want to do though. This year is go to more electronic music parties.
Yes.
Like, don't invite me to the Afro beats party. Don't invite me to the hip hop. Like, I'm sorry, I love those genres down.
I don't.
But I just can't deal with the setup. It's not even just the crowds. It's just the setup.
No, you had an epiphany last year. When was that? Like September or something?
Yeah.
You told me like, I'm done.
Don't put me in a lineup where I'm gonna have a random shorty asking me like, "Oh, can you play more Afrobeats?
Can you play Burn That Boy?"
Like, no, babes. I'm sorry, I can't.
You were done. You had like an epiphany.
No,
and I was so happy about it.
Played a set. And,
I was so happy about it.
You know, shorty kept pissing me off, and then her friend came, and then they were like, "Please, can you play Afrobeats?" And I was like, "Look, let's do like this. You learn how to DJ, and then you can DJ next after me. You know what I mean? We'll put you on the lineup.
And until then, you learn how to shut the fuck up and let me do my job."
I was literally like, "Girl, that's not that kind of party. I don't know what to tell you. It's just not that kind of party. Like, the DJ that played before me wasn't playing that."
I will never have a good time at Afrobeats party. It's just not happening. I'm sorry. But that's me.
Like, I would, but again,
No. No, it's so corny. It's played out. It's
played out. It's played out. But I can't say I've never had a good time at an Afrobeats party.
I've never had a good. It's played out. It's corny. Like, you just see like mad thirsty man winding up on women. It's just like, and it's the same songs every single party.
Yeah. Like, they don't even want to branch out. They don't want to support them.
No, you just go Spotify top 50 Afrobeats. Bitch, you know how much music is in Africa?
Literally.
Like, and then we branched out to Amapiano. Now we ran through the fucking Amapiano. I'm done. I can't. When I go to a party, I hear that shit, I'm out in 10 minutes.
Exactly.
Because it's also the crowd. I know it's not going to be my crowd. Because that's another thing. We're gay.
Yeah, we're gay.
We're not straight. We're not white. We don't go to like common.
And also, we're not also going out to party to scout for
nothing.
We just want to have a good time with
our
friends.
We just want to have a good time. And if I get to know people, perfect. Great. Cool. Love.
Yeah.
If not, I wanted to have a good time.
Yeah.
I want to dance. That's another thing. People don't love to dance.
No, people don't dance at parties.
People don't dance. We dance.
We dance.
We dance.
Put me in a circle. I'm like,
we finna throw it back. Like something is happening.
No, literally. Like, I'll be DJing and I'm dancing. So why aren't you in the crowd? Why aren't you dancing?
On that note, I also have to say, I hate the gay club.
No, you see that? You know, oh my god, you know them gay clubs that got like the dark rooms?
Can I tell a funny story?
No, let me tell a funny story.
Okay.
Bro, I go to
Is it a dark room story?
Yeah.
Yes, I have one too.
No, we're in Barcelona and like I missed my flight. And like me and my friend were like, okay, missed our flight, whatever. Like, got nowhere to sleep, so let's just drop off our bags somewhere where we can drop off our bags. And then just like party through the night, you know, and then in the next morning we get our stuff, and then we go to the airport and we take the flight we had booked because we got a flight.
That's reckless.
And I was like, let's just go to the club. We can't be outside. We can't be like just roaming the streets or at the beach. So let's just go to the club. You know, let's pre and then go to the club. We go to the club and we find this like gay club, and we're like, we had been there before, so we're like, all right, whatever, go on. And then I bumped into another friend of mine who was there and who lived in Barcelona. So like, okay, cute, per. Because actually I think she was there and she told us like, yeah, come here, like that's where I'm going to be tonight. And then there's like a dark room, and I'm just like, I had never really known about that concept. I was just like, oh, this room dark, like what's happening? I walk in.
No, you didn't.
And I walk in a little bit and stuff, and I'm like, like out of curiosity, I was like, what was happening here? And then I just feel someone grab my ass, like my full butt cheek. Someone grabbed my full butt cheek, and I was like, what the hell
is happening?
And I like ran out. I left so fast, and I was like, yo, like I can't even see shit. Like
no.
Like I can't even tell you how many people were there. Like I don't even know how crowded it was or empty. Like just someone grabbed me, but not in like. It just felt like that was the vibe of the room, and I shouldn't be there. You know,
you were like, "This is not for me."
I wasn't upset that it happened, but I was just like,
"Not for me.
I shouldn't be here. I just shouldn't be here."
Yeah.
So I left that, and then I was like, "Whoa, like stuff's happening with it." Then I realized, like, oh, like they just.
But you know what? I'm gonna say this. I haven't been to the gay club in years. So this year,
because also like the gay clubs are very male dominated. There's not many like female gay clubs. There might be female gay bars or female gay parties, but female gay clubs, like, it's just not.
There's like, what is it called? There's like a term. Oof. It's like a term for like females only, basically, or female presenting onlys.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Ugh, I hate that. I don't know what it is. It's like finta.
Oh, I swear.
Yeah. You never heard?
No.
There's like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's finta, where it's like there's parties where there's just, it's a female space. So, you know, queer. It's
I
very
know that
queer.
in Paris there is a party that's just like just for women, and yeah, people have told me great things about it. It's called Pulse, and we said, okay, next year we're going. Like, let's see what's up. Maybe I'll have
Flinta or Finta. Women, intersex, non-binary, trans, agender people. So it's basically just a space for like, no, it's Finta. For like,
okay.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you. But,
no,
yeah.
fun. Okay, fun.
But can I tell my dark story? Yeah. I was on a day rave in London.
Yeah, love.
That time we were in London together.
Oh, wait, that rings a bell. We went our separate ways, and I remember you went to that.
To that rave, and I went with like Luke and like some of my friends to this day. And we were in there, and it was Munya, shout out to Munya. It was such a cool day. It was on the night. I was drunk, we having fun. It was a good rave. There was like cages. I was in the cage, like filling my oats. Like I was doing, like it was one of those, but it was a gay rave. So they're all gay men. And upstairs there was like a dark room. And then me and another person were like, oh my gosh, should we just go and like check it out? Because we were so like little kids. We're like, let's go see what's the tea.
No, because that was me too. I was like, what's happening in there?
We were like, what's the tea? So we went in there, and we just basically watched.
But that's the thing.
We just watched.
My dark room was dark as hell. I couldn't see anything.
It was very dark, but there was like in the corners of like the room, and it was very long. It was like a long hallway. Yeah. There was like little lights, so we could still like see where we are and what we. Okay, so we were just like in the corner, kind of like spectating how people fuck. But it was, but
were you into it?
No, it was. Like it was more like a
voyeurism.
No, it was more of out of curiosity. Like, this is insane, and we kept being approached. And this person, I'm gonna tell you after. Okay. This person and I look similar. Okay. So we kept being like, we're cousins. Like, we kept being
we can't
possibly indulge in this. So, but it was very, I don't know. It was just an experience for us to be like, okay, this is part of gay nightlife. You know, it's like that's part of.
But you know what? I'll say this. As someone who's like, I guess, a female mass presenting, like, I don't often feel unsafe in party situations because they don't want me. Good. But like, it's less like, I find it less uncomfortable to be at a gay club than to be at a straight club.
Yeah.
Because even like, it's not even just about me, it's like who I'm with and like the people I go party with. Like bro, straight motherfuckers are so persistent and annoying and disruptive, and it's like, look, babes, we're just trying to have a good time. And I feel like that's why more and more, like, the girls don't be going out to the club like that, you know? Like, we'd rather do other things. We'd rather go to dinner. We'd rather...
And you also have been in a situation, I hope it's okay if I say this, but you have a girlfriend that is feminine. So you
not only is she feminine, she looks insanely amazing. So
she looks good.
She's like honey to these flies, bro. They just get trapped
exactly.
In.
So it's like
that shit got me tense.
Tight.
It's like I've had a guy at the club be like what's her name? And I'm like, can you fuck off?
Crazy.
And it's like literally asking her for like her number and stuff, like, and I'm like, that's my, like, you know what I mean? It's like these situations that are just like triggering and
couldn't happen in a
and then it just got me tight, you know? It just got me like on the fence, and now I'm not having a good time. Now I'm just being aware of who's gonna bother me next, you know? It's not even about look at her all you want, but like coming up, approaching us, you know, hovering around and just like so annoying.
Yeah.
So annoying.
That doesn't really happen in a queer space like that.
No, much less.
Much less, yeah.
Much less.
So I actually want to go to more queer parties this year.
Yeah.
Especially abroad.
For me, I'll say this, like, one of my best party experiences ever was in the UK. Pussy Palace.
Love Pussy Palace.
Love Pussy Palace. Like I haven't been in a while.
It doesn't exist anymore, right?
Like I don't know if it still exists or if it's the same as it used to be. But for me, that was like okay, because when I was 18, I was already over kind of like club spaces already, and then I was in the UK, and that's when I figured that like I went to like jungle parties, so that's very electronic. People are in a different vibe. Then I also went to like queer parties like Pussy Palace, and so there I did have a great time like clubbing and everything.
I love Pussy Palace because for those of you who don't know, it's a theme party though.
Yeah, every time it's a theme. It's not some corny ass theme. Like,
no, it's like fairies or like
or like one time I went to an event and it was like the theme was like wedding, so everyone was kind of like
wet,
like giving like wedding guests, and then someone literally proposed at that party.
Way.
It was so iconic. I literally have pictures from that party. Like I went on my own that night. Like it's the type of space where I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go on my own and I'm gonna have a good time.
And you probably will meet people that you fucks with.
Yeah, to this day, there's a person or two that I'm still in contact with that I met that night that were just like a good time. Because people are not like in this weird like I'm trying to fuck vibe. Like you're just like hey, how are you? Like,
for anybody listening, we don't hate the gays. We don't hate gay culture. We're just very picky
with what type.
With what type we want to be. You know, where we want to participate in. And like Pussy Palace is such a gorgeous, beautiful space. And especially it's like black queer space.
No, exactly.
That is really
I love like Pussy Palace did something that was so great. Like anyone who wasn't like from that space or that community, they would like you'd get to the door. Like it happened. Sometimes I would go to the party and it was with people who weren't necessarily queer. But obviously they're like welcoming of everyone, and they stopped them at the door, and I was like, period. They were literally like, do you know the rules? And they're like, obviously someone who walks into the club, they're like, what do you mean, what rules? And they're like, oh, you don't know the rules. And they would read out all of the rules of the party, and they're like, do you consent, do you agree with those rules, do you promise to like go by them, obey them? And they had to be like, yeah. And if you didn't, they would literally kick you out, because they had like people that would monitor the party. If something off happened, they would just be like, you need to go.
I love that. Also at Pussy Palace, people who are not queer pay more to enter the space. Yeah, I love that. No, yeah, I mean, the
thing is, you know what it is that people used to have back then and they don't have now as much, is like the filter of who's allowed in what parties. They literally had, there's a name for that job of like the person who would handpick people. You know, and it's not even just off of like, I feel like nowadays it's more off of the way you dress more than anything.
And it's like bum ass promoters like trying to like send you a flyer and be like, pull up with your girls. Shut up. Or even when you go to the door and they're like, you're not wearing certain things. Like, no, it's about the vibe. It's about the vibe. It's about the vibe. Like, control the vibe, not the way I'm dressed. That just triggered me, because so many straight promoters ask me to bring my girls because they don't have a lot of girlfriends, but they just ask me, so I bring my girls. Usually they're bald and ugly. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm not coming to your bum ass party, and I'm not bringing my girls because they don't want to be there. So stop. If you see this, stop sending me fucking flyers to parties I don't want to be part of. No, that just pissed me off. I'm sorry. No, literally. Ugh. You know. Sorry, that just got me tight. That icked me. But yeah. On that note, I guess. This year we're gonna party more. Quality party with quality people, and different formats of partying as well. Yes. Like I'm down. And maybe one day we can throw like super lucky parties. No, that and events. That would be so cool. You know, that would be dope. Like where you can do different things. Mm-hmm. Like a party that I really wanted to go is Everyday People. It just looks like a good time. They do stuff during the day and it goes into the night. Like yes, let's make it a whole activity. Like while I'm still feeling fresh, fine, feminine cunt. Okay. Anyways, on that note, tell us what you think about the club. Are you still partying? Are you still partying? What's the best party you know of? Put us on. Maybe you can change our mind. Please invite us to shit that you know we would enjoy. We would actually be grateful. We would be grateful. And yeah. So yeah. So see you at the club? Question mark. Love you. Potentially. Bye. Bye. Bisous. Say your line. Bye. Have a wonderful time.